Hello. This video will walk you through the library portion of our trainer portal system. You'll notice here on screen there are three different sections: exercises, workouts, and training programs. We will talk through each one of these in this short video. First, an exercise is the individual movement that you may be assigning out to a member. When you go into or create an individual exercise, you'll first determine the type of movement that it is, for example, functional based or potentially equipment based, as you can see here on the screen. The type that you choose will determine what you see next. In the case of a functional movement, we now have the ability to enter a weight or leave that blank, and determine if this is reps based or as many as possible, more of that duration based movement. And we also have the option for until failure, which will allow a member to go until they can't go anymore. You can then determine how many sets or rounds they do and add any additional description that might be relevant for this movement. In the details, we'll have the ability to give it a title, choose whether or not it should go out to the entire organization, whether it's a restricted movement, and whether it is a featured exercise. We'll talk more about these concepts in future videos. Lastly, we can put in tags. Tags allow you to more easily filter out your library. This is especially useful as your library continues to grow in size. Lastly, in the Media tab, you'll have the ability to add in images as well as videos that outline how to complete this movement. Here we can see three different movements that walk through how to do a 180 jump. And on the right-hand side, you'll see we have a Vimeo video. All of this content will be provided to the member both through the mobile app as well as on any of the Matrix touchscreen consoles. I don't want to make any modifications here, so I'll go ahead and cancel out. Going back to the library, I'm now going to move over into our Workouts tab. Workouts are combinations of exercises. If I go into upper body workout, for example, you'll see bench press, curls, tricep extensions, shoulder press, and pectoral flies. Now when I go to assign this out to a member, I don't have to find each one of those individual movements, but instead I can just simply select upper body workout and push all of that out at once. There is no limitation to how many exercises can be included here. You can now go through and start to customize the exact weights that you want to provide out. This allows you the flexibility to set up both beginner, intermediate, advanced, or other types of workouts using some of those same movements. We have the ability to put in an image if you would like. However, all of the images and videos from the individual movements will be what gets sent out to the member. This is just designed as that little thumbnail inside of the library for workouts. And lastly, just like with an exercise, we'll give it a title and choose if any of the below boxes make sense for this. In this case, again, I'm going to go ahead and choose to cancel and discard making any changes. Lastly, I want to go into training programs. Training programs are combinations of both exercises as well as workouts. This will allow you to set up a more long-running program where you can determine the number of weeks it's going to run for, as well as what you want them to do each week. In this case, our starter program consists of 3 sessions over the course of 3 weeks. This member, if they were to be assigned this, would do upper body, lower body, and cardio every week over the course of 3 weeks. You'll then be able to determine what is inside of upper body, lower body, and cardio, customize it however you see fit, and then the system will automatically duplicate that first week that you've just set up across all of the future weeks. This is all about, again, saving time and making it quicker and easier to assign out to members. This covers the 3 different portions of the library. You'll see how these are used in actual assignments and for workouts of the day in future videos.